Let's take up the topic death of a partner, and in death of a partner I'd like to take up how to calculate the profit for the deceased partner on the basis of sales or turnover basis, right? So now we have already seen how to calculate the profit on the basis of time. Now let's see how to do it on turnover or sales basis. Fine. Now in this case, there are certain things which will be given in the question to you. The first thing that you should know is the sales for the whole year should be given, and then the sales for sales up to the date of the death, that will be given, and profits of the previous year or some figure of profits will be given, right? Now supposing the data that I have is sales for 2009, supposing I say is 1,50,000, right? And profit for 2009 is 30,000, and sales for January, February and March 2010 is given as 40,000. Now it's given here that one of the partners dies on 1st April 2010. Okay, now I have to calculate the profit which has to be given to this partner. Now first of all, I have to take up the rate of profit, rate of profit to sales. Now that is profit divided by sales into 100. So that comes to 30,000 into 1,50,000 into 100, which is 30,000 divided by 1,50,000 into 100, which comes to 20%, right? Now profit on the basis of sales for the 3 months, that is January, February and March, right? So that profit is given as 40,000. So 40,000 into 20% comes to 8,000. Now let's say that the deceased partner was getting 1/4 share 1/4 share in the profits. So now his profits will be 1/4 into 8,000, that is equal to 2,000 rupees. So this 2,000 rupees will be the profit that will be given to him till the date of his death. Is that right? Understood? So now what we are doing here is, the first thing that you do is you have to calculate the rate of profit to sales. Once that rate has been found out, that is 20% here, right? After that, the next step is up to that, for up to the time of the partner's death, you have to find out the profit. So this percentage of sales you have already found out. So in the question they would have given the sales up to the date of death. So from there you can find out the profit up to the date of death, and then whatever share the deceased partner was entitled to, that you will find out. That will be your third step, right? Now I'll take up one more question. X, Y and Z are sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. Z dies on February 29th, 2004. The normal rate of margin on sales is 10%. Find out Z's share in the profits up to the date of his death if sales up to February 29th, 2004 are rupees 10,50,000. Now in this question, they have directly given the normal rate of margin on sales is 10%, right? And Z dies on February 29th, 2004, and they have given the sales up to 29th February 2004 is given as 10,50,000, right? And the normal rate of margin on sales is given as 10%. So profit on sales, you can directly find out, that is, this is only for that period. They haven't given for the whole year because the rate of margin is already given, right? So 10,50,000 into 10 divided by 100, that comes to 1,05,000. This is the profit. Now what is Z's share? Share of Z is equal to 1/7, 1/6, right? So his profit of Z comes to how much? 1,05,000 into 1 divided by 6. 1,05,000 into 1 divided by 6 comes to rupees 17,500. So this is what is your answer, right? So if the question specifically gives the rate of margin on sales, then it becomes quite simple. Otherwise, if the sales for the whole year is given and the sales up to the date of his death is given and profit is given, then we will follow this method, right? So there are two ways to find the profit for the deceased partner. One is the time basis, one is the turnover basis. We have taken the turnover basis today, and this is how the profit is calculated based on the sales or turnover basis. So with that, I come to the end of this session. Bye.